I had 4 great days at the Combine. And without question, the most memorable moment of the Combine is when this man stepped on the field and ran his 40 and worked out. And the buzz that he created at the Combine was significant. Certainly, since I've been at this Combine 18 years, he is up there in terms of quarterbacks that set the place abuzz and things trending on Twitter. From the University of Florida, right here on the Rich Eisen Show, Anthony Richardson. How you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Well, I'm great. What'd you think of the Combine? What'd you think?
It was great. I enjoyed every bit of it. I was smiling from ear to ear the whole time I was there, so I thought it was great.
Well, I saw you were smiling from ear to ear when you saw it was a 4.44 that you ran your 40. So I'll be honest. I wanted you to see to run again. Was there any chance you were going to run that again after that, Anthony?
Honestly, I don't know. I think I could have won again, but my goal time was 4.4, and when I hit it, I just brought some more joy to me. So I was like, nah, I'm done.
Are you going to run at your pro day, or you're just done? You're just going to rest on that? What do you think?
Nah, I think I did pretty well, so I'm done right now.
Okay, so you, Anthony Richardson, breaking news, you have run the last 40-yard dash of your life, is basically what you're saying. You're not running another 40.
Yes. Yes, sir, I think so.
Okay, very good. So now let's just jump into it as well. Teams that you met with, how many teams did you meet with at the Combine, Anthony Richardson?
Honestly, I might have met with, about 20, 22 teams.
Did they ask you the same thing over and over again? Or did one stand out for you?
They pretty much asked the same thing. They were really just trying to get to know who I am as a person, so that was pretty much, the general topic, and just see where I am mentally when it comes to the game of football. Okay,
so who are you as a person then when they asked you that question? I'll give you the floor. Not like I've got a grease board here or anything for a full interview, but this is kind of like an interview. Who are you as a person, Anthony Richardson?
I'm a guy who loves family and loves football. I definitely love football just because of what it brought, available for my family and I. Football has helped me, help my family. We're able to travel the world, see different things. Is able to, provide for us, in different ways than many people can think of. So, I'm a family person and a football person.
And so what do you say when your readiness to play day one in the NFL is questioned, Anthony? What do you say?
I'm just let them know. I've been playing football all my life. The game only going to get quicker, faster, and stronger, and a little bit more mental, So I feel like I'm able to adapt whenever, my name is called. And so I feel like I'm ready. Nobody should question who I am as a person or who I am on the field because I've overcame a lot, and I believe I'm ready to play.
So you think you could start day one in the National Football League, Anthony?
Yes, sir, definitely.
Okay. And what do you say to teams that are wondering about your last year and why Florida didn't win as many games as, say, Georgia, Alabama, any other teams? What do you say to those teams asking you about your win-loss record from your last year?
A lot of people see that record and, they think, we were a good team. A lot of people, they see the record and they say, oh, Anthony Richardson can't lead a team. He can't even, go, 500 in the season. But, to that, I just say, they don't know the ins and outs of the game. They don't understand what we go through daily. They don't understand how hard we work. Sometimes, things don't fall your way, and that comes with the game. And I feel like whenever I step into a team, I step on a team, I'm there to contribute, give it my all, and provide any way I can. I feel like I did that every game.
What'd you learn from this year, then, Anthony? What'd you learn from this one?
Definitely control what I can control. It's not little league football anymore where I can just bully ball everybody. I can't just run around everybody. So I got to learn how to manage the game, especially as a quarterback. I can't try to make every big play. I just got to take what the game gives me and eventually a big play to come.
Who's in your inner circle? Who do you rely on, football-wise and just life-wise, to counsel you and and or keep your head on straight? Anything like that? Who's in your inner circle, Anthony Richardson, if you don't mind sharing?
I definitely rely on my family, just to, keep me grounded and just, always remind me who I am as a person. But when it comes to football, I talk to my agent and I talk to my mentor, Bernard Brown. They keep me focused. They tell me the ins and outs of everything. They tell me what I need to hear, not what I want to hear. So I'm thankful for those guys. I'm glad they're part of my team.
What do they tell you that you don't want to hear? Give me an example. You got one of them for me?
Whenever you have people on your side like that, you don't want them to always tell you the good things. You want them to tell you what you need to hear and not
right.
necessarily what you want to hear. I don't want to hear, "Oh, you're a great guy. You're gonna go first round." Blah blah blah. I need to know what I need to get better at, what I need to grow on, what I'm doing wrong. So when the time does come, I can correct those things and just focus.
Anthony Richardson here on the Rich Eisen Show for a few minutes after dominating the Combine over the weekend. That said, I mean, your phone must have blown up after your Combine or in the middle of the Combine practice, right? The drills? Did that happen?
Yes, sir.
All right. Can you tell me who's texting you? Who's hitting you up, Anthony Richardson, during that?
Everybody is, friends from high school, family from Miami, old coaches, pretty much everybody that's helped me get to this point, that supported me, and showed me love. Everybody's reaching out and just congratulating me.
Do you want to drop a name? Give me a name. Somebody, what do you got? Who's like the most famous person who hit you up when that happened?
The most famous person?
Yeah. What do you got?
I don't know. I don't really have that many famous people.
Oh, you get ready. Get ready. Get ready, Anthony Richardson. You get ready. Do you know Cam at all? Because I know he's one of your, right, if I'm not mistaken, he's one of the guys that you grew up emulating, right? Cam?
Yes, and I don't know Cam yet. Excited to meet him, though, soon.
Okay. Who else would you grow up emulating? Who else is the guy that you're like, that you model yourself after?
Lamar Jackson was another guy when I was in high school.
Okay. Is it true you called yourself Cam Jackson?
Yes, sir. I did that for like a year or two.
Okay.
I've always, just tried to mimic Cam a little bit, just, because of the comparison. And then I just seen Lamar, just tricking everybody, running around everybody. And I'm like, bro, I think I can do that too. So I started doing it a little bit. And I'm like, bro, I think I might be Cam Jackson.
Cam Jackson. Have you and Lamar ever connected?
Surprisingly, I was starstruck, but Lamar followed me back on Instagram, and we conversated a little bit.
Okay.
I just told him, I had major love for him, and I appreciate him. He said the same thing back.
Anthony Richardson, a few more minutes left with the buzziest draft prospect at the quarterback position from the Combine, if not throughout this entire tenure, right here on the Rich Eisen Show. So I'm just going to jump into it. I do this with a lot of players. Don't worry, it's all good. Did you meet with all the teams in the top 10? Did you meet with Chicago, Anthony?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay. Did you meet with Houston, Anthony?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you meet with Indianapolis?
I was meeting them informal. That happened later on.
Informal. What, just run into each other in the hallway? Just, saying hello at the craft services table?
Yeah, so we had a little training session.
Okay.
Interview process. So I chopped it up with them for a bit.
Okay. What about Seattle? Did you meet with the Seattle Seahawks, Anthony Richardson?
Yes, sir, I did. When I seen, Pete Carroll, my heart dropped. I was like, whoa. You only see this guy on TV, and I was, in the same room, and it felt different.
I heard that he's a close talker, that he talks real close to you. Does he do that? Did he do that with you, Anthony?
He was, he gave me my space. I gave him his space. We just talked like we knew each other forever.
He didn't take his shirt off like he did with Metcalf, with DK, right? You didn't do that this time?
No, he didn't, but I think we would have went, multiple months with it if that was the case.
What about Vegas? You meet with Vegas?
Yes, sir, I did.
Atlanta?
Yes, sir.
Carolina?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you meet with Minnesota?
I did.
You did meet with Minnesota, didn't you? Okay. What about Baltimore? Anthony, did you chat with the Baltimore Ravens?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay. It's a lot of people kicking tires here. What about the Jets? Did you meet with the Jets?
Yes, sir, I had informal with them.
Okay. What about New England? Did you chat with New England?
Yes, sir.
Okay. New England. You met with most of the league. This is great. Did you meet with Dallas? Did Dallas meet you?
I don't think so.
Okay, you'd remember meeting Jerry Jones, I think. You definitely. What about New Orleans? Did you meet with the Saints?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tennessee, you meet with them?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Washington?
Yes, sir.
Tampa?
Yes, sir.
Boy, you shook a lot of hands.
I did.
You shook a lot of hands. What do these teams? What do they get if they draft you? What do they get in Anthony Richardson if they say we're going to draft you, Anthony Richardson? We're going to move up. We're going to talk, or we're going to go hope that you drop and we draft you. What do they get in Anthony Richardson? Who do they get?
Definitely going to get a hardworking guy. You know, a lot of people say I have a lot of things to fix and work on, and I'm willing to do all that for anything that picks me up. You know, I'm willing to work hard, be in there early morning, late night, whenever I need to be, just to be the best version of myself, so I can provide to the team any way, shape, or form that I can.
Anthony Richardson, I'll be honest. I don't know if anybody told you, maybe not. I'm sitting up there in the booth on NFL Network, and I was outraged you didn't get to throw more go deep balls. I wanted to see more. I'd be honest. It was so entertaining. I wanted to see, and I think at one point you stepped out there and they told you, we're going to look at somebody else. Didn't that happen at one point? I thought you were getting out there on the drill.
Yeah, the order was a little different for us. We went numerical order, and then they would call different guys up.
Okay.
And I thought I was on deck to go, and then they called somebody else. So,
yeah.
I wasn't really complaining. Everybody had to get their shot. Everybody got let it rip.
Sorry, I was complaining. Don't worry, I was the one complaining. I want to see more. And did you hit it off with Stroud and the other guys? Did you get to know these guys, the rest of the quarterbacks that were out there?
Definitely. We pretty much known each other for a while. Especially CJ and CJ Bryce and me. We went to different camps together in high school, so we've known each other for quite some time. And whenever we see each other, it's all smiles. That at the end of the day, we're still going to compete with each other.
And that must blow your mind a little bit that you've known each other. Now you're here at a combine, and you're going to go to the draft, and you're going to get drafted, and you're going to go to the NFL. What's that moment going to be like for you? Have you envisioned that? Have you allowed yourself to envision that moment, Anthony?
It's definitely different. I think about it all the time. Just whenever I see guys, my former teammates in the league, I was like, dang, I was just playing with those guys, and it's exciting just to see what they're doing. And now it's my turn, and I get to do it with the guys I competed against in the high school. And CJ and I, we were just talking about that the other day. We were like, bro, we've been doing this for so long, and now we're about to live our dreams. And sometimes it doesn't feel real, but the time's ticking, and we're almost there.
Congratulations in advance, Anthony. I really enjoyed watching you work out this weekend. You lit up the place, absolutely lit up the place. And then, Twitter was lit. Everyone was talking about you and what you were able to do on the field in drills. And I just look forward to watching you get your draft dream come true. And if you don't mind, look for my call before the draft and maybe after. And I'd love to use this opportunity to keep following what you're up to. It was great to see it.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you, Anthony Richardson. That's Anthony Richardson right here on the Rich Eisen Show after lighting up the NFL Scouting Combine. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.